This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices. This is Unity Broadcasting Online Television, connecting voices.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. TV don't come. For developments now we countries. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nations salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we countries. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nations salon. We now independent media house. We there here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey are so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion, you for know but salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
Developments now we countries.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nations salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we countries.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nations salon. This not the team them where we dey talk but
Sierra Leone political history.
Defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview. We go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
and we let myself and better salon.
Good morning, Larry and Better Salon from we broadcasting studios na 48 Siaka Steven Street. Today na Thursday, the number 9 day inside the month of October 2025. And so we also say welcome you to this edition of the program Unity Morning Show, where they come to you from Unity Broadcasting Online Television from we broadcasting us na 48 Siaka Steven Street. And the program they come to you every Monday 7:30 in the morning to Friday 7:30. And with the broadcast, like I say, through we social media platform them, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and another side we watch we from. We they present this edition of the program to you. This is now the 4th edition for this week. And name Yusuf Mosire Suma.
And me, na Elizabeth Kefoigembe. Inside today's show, we go talk about the drug, we don't the affects with brothers and sisters then. How some of them don't turn their lives upside down. The government of the Republic of Sierra Leone say youth empowerment now a day on. And we don't they see the youths then lives they don't they go down. This morning we go engage the Master Sabi people then. We go come and tell we the way forward and waiting next good for Sierra Leone youths then. But again, Suma, we don't see how things don't they affect in the country. More especially how the prevention of trouble and how people then they kill themselves back to back. Inside Makeni, one of them days here we see where somebody killed in the driver.
Right, yes, right.
For just 200 leons.
Yes.
We are really, really pathetic, and that's a call for concern.
Indeed.
The authorities then we don't try for the reach out to them. And this morning we go get na the phone line, the media officer na Bombali districts. We go can talk to we about somebody we kill in driver, Okada driver for just 200 leons. Very pathetic.
Yes, indeed. Very pathetic. We found we listen. We get on the line before we go for introduce we guest them. Like we said, we can talk about drug business. We include tramadol, push, and all that thing that we brothers and sisters that they take these days. We don't make their life don't go miserable. So on the line this morning for start with the program Good Morning Show, we get on the line Sergeant John Abbas Kamara, the media officer for the Salon Police in the Northeast region, where they can tell you about one master, we give one bike man bike for ride for them. According to news, now that's the bike man for supposed to get 200 lead when they began in the end of kill him. We see police don't go do the burial, join the family for bed. Sergeant on the line now. Good morning, Sergeant.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having me at this time.
All right, Sergeant, who's exactly they talk to we from?
Come again?
Who's exactly they talk to we from?
Well, presently, I talk to now from the city of Makeni, and also I happen to be the spokesperson for the Sierra Leone Police in the Northeast region.
All right, Sergeant, tell me, give a rundown as Sierra Leoneans stay listen to you worldwide. Give a rundown of waiting exactly when they investigate and waiting at the way through.
Well, the Criminal Investigations Department, now the Makeni Division, they investigate an alleged case of murder. Why sometimes we can say an alleged, now whenever the investigators wouldn't do the needful, see how they will charge matter go court, then either it is true or not. For us at the plenary stage, we can say an alleged. Well, this is a case where they be report on Sunday, September 28, 2025. Musa will be see one Musa Bangura, where we did in 2 Ulai streets inside Makeni. We take come in Pikina police station, we na 1 Amadou Bangura, we old 22, we na late now. And he come for report on behalf of in Pekin, say on the same date, we na September 28, 2025, at 10 o'clock. Now, one street we then called Sultan Street in Makeni. He said they be later assault here with a group of people them, where the person lead this particular group. Now, one Ab Conte, where he alias name Namana, where presently they at large, the police they look out for. Well, I say this because I sustained multiple injuries. Osai, in began for report say he gets many pains. Well, in as much as not the responsibility of the police, waiting police can do, we record the report. Police can make sure say yes, we provide a medical paper for make themselves go do the medical findings. Remember, we train as a security apparatus, we don't train as a medical individual. So we don't have the IQ, the techniques for looking into any medical findings. The only people that are responsible for looking into medical findings are the medical practitioners. So when maybe reports this body on the way going, they later find out say this young man don't pass away. When they be therefore transfer to the Makeni government mortuary for medical postmortem. Well, after which we therefore can understand say the issue as per report, the rationale behind this na that this man way na Elias Mana, they say he entrust the bike to this young man we don't pass away as for make he do business for him. He began for give some amount of money. But the money where they alleged say na in this young man for give na 200 leones. When are the new money, the old money 200. Well, what happened, they began for as per reports called 2-3 people who said them an ambulance. Then this young man get for pass away. But I'm waiting beat the imagination of us, the police, and also the community as large. The young man we lost in life. There is a gatehouse with the law. Also, we expect, in as much as the Inspector General of Police, they push very hard for make sure we transform from a force to service. Also, we therefore expect the commitment of the community people for make them come and support the activities of the police. They fail for do the needful, for make them implement the 5 powers where the Constitution provide. As to civilians say, you get right for the time where police they reach that particular premises, they foresee how they will apprehend the actual and causer, police not be able to retain that individual. Then the man don't flee away. The community lack for support, then don't pass information says they apprehend the individual. But in as much as our responsibility, the grievance of the family for the late man, we want to take the law at the hand for make sure say they vandalize the place outside. They say they allegedly say they beat this young man and take a loss in life. Police begin for make sure yes, we protect that particular premises there for make that not happen. But as per good news that we get 2 people that we custody present the way they help the police for investigate into the particular matter. Well, we're not going to say those 2 young persons are involved or not. Then they will get for left from the hand of the investigators. Well, they be able the AIG comes together with the local units commander, Mr. Mogona. They make sure yes, they put modalities in place for the cops. For make sure yes, they will do post-mortem. Later on, they will all to the family who said these past days. And police, they make sure yes, we support the family for the young man, they lay him to rest. By and large, the matter is under investigation as I speak.
John, for the clarity of we viewers then or listeners then, we currently they watch and listen with, please, this gentleman don't ever do things like this before, the owner of the bike?
Subject to investigation. I will not come and release everything here. We get for left everything to the investigators for make them do the findings. Remember, this is not just for let we tell the public on activities we don't unfold because no one for let the public will be misinformed by another individual. These are the steps where the police don't take.
All right. So currently the perpetrator they at large?
Yes, as we speak, the actual owner, though the actual doer, is there at large. But we get 2 where they able to provide information to the police. And we call on the public. You will know this individual who don't make mention of. Remember, you said you get a responsibility for play. If you find out, you know this individual, you keep up on your premises, the law, the security apparatus, therefore, no say yes, you get this person and you custody, you not come and report them to the police, you said you get yourself for blame. So for let me provide sanity and make sure say yes, we live in a peaceful atmosphere. Don't let the bike riders executive be one for do things them way will bring unrest for the people of McKinney because we know them when they get one slogan where they can say you church one, you church all. But because of the proactiveness of the AIG and that of the LUC, make sure yes, they engage them into meetings, tell them for say themselves then get the responsibility for perform. Make them just come and be safe. AIG will go to the family, talk to them, give the assurance say police will do all it can, or make sure say yes, we get the actual perpetrator on board. But for now, this is not the current stance as we speak.
So now 200 leons, this young man lost in life from in
as per alleged 200 leons where he forget he must.
All right, Sergeant, quick one. The Northeast region, specifically McKinney, now one side people don't describe for be a peaceful, city in the country. Most time people don't develop say McKinney most of the peaceful side in the north, in the country. Then kind of what don't begin to happen. And by one issue, we all know that now people wait for take to the streets and make some thing that we will make they bring public security at threat. Moving forward, waiting. Police they intend for do now, in as much as it's a mandate at large, and the bikeman still gets the Wamat then at the hard time for the die of the colleague. What's the police they do going further? Now they don't bear remand for engage the bikeman them.
Yeah, thank God. Before you migrate from the city of McKinney to the city of Freetown, and you know the operation where police can carry on. You don't they carry many activities with us. You don't they do many reports for police, and before you left for go Freetown. And engagements don't they did before this time when AIG then Mr. Samadia be there. He met that good relationship before he become a DIG, and when himself left, this new AIG way they himself don't do same series of engagements don't they take place with both bike riders. Police. Remember, they've been signed a memorandum of understanding. Say these guys will be an ambassador for peace. So then say they don't take the loan at the hand, but make sure yes, they help the police for let police can do the needful. We don't talk to them and they say ready for support the police for let no cannot take place like as they made mention. We don't enjoy the peace, we don't enjoy the liberty where they between the police and that of the bike rider. So I saw the police say yes, they will do all waiting they can do or continue to talk to them and them whilst we say for the from one of the family.
All right, Sergeant, before you left, one other thing we want to draw your attention to, which I believe police still investigate. We all see of recent about 1 or 2 months ago, Osai and the Salon police through the IG, they install CCTV cameras all about major cities in the country. And McCain, once I will get one fine news, we talk say, I'm not going to call them bad news to say, we talk say police don't go install CCTV camera later, then go thief them. Waiting at the latest.
In Kawande, because they onboard all the good use, and we've erected another CCTV camera where they an active operation. That particular one of the investigators for make them do them findings, and for let we see how we will bring those concerns. But it's a good one where the community raised, but another one for dump into the one day because police headquarters fully aware of the incident.
All right, okay. Yeah, good talking to you, sir. Sergeant John Abbas Kamara. We understand, say, we know they prepare now for Go My 91. What did happen there?
Well, we become the public as we can. Good talking to you. I wish you all the best. Now, your new office, and we'll continue for wish you the good things the way they wish, because you've been doing extremely well for McKinney people in terms of providing relevant, timely, and accurate information to the populace. I want to tell you, thank you. I hope for good up to the public.
All right, Sergeant, before you go, we know say you they try for head now, My 91. Anything good they come out of day today? What Sierra Leoneans they need for no?
Yeah, we inform the public as we go along. We'll keep in touch with my brother, the Asuma, and we'll keep in touch whatever the positive you to tell the public as well.
All right, plenty. Thank you. That's na Abbas, John Abbas Kamara, we na in the media pressing Bombali districts, na the police they work for. Well, if you just join with this now Unity Broadcasting morning show, you go send your text message to 076946948, and we also they stream live now with social media handles, Facebook and YouTube, WhatsApp, of course. You go send your message and direct text message. My name is Elizabeth Kefwe Gembe, and we will take a quick commercial break. Where we come, we guests then will be inside the studio.
Maxit, now the one app where you need for buy top up, buy data, and so many other transactions. Make your life easy. It's safe and secure. And guess what? It will work all side in a salon. Get the Maxit app today. If you use Android, it's in a Google Play Store. If you use iPhone, it's in the App Store. Get them now. Are you ready now? Let's go.
Orange.
Ramzo J on the beat.
What's on a life? Grafting what's on a make a talk say. What's on a life? 60% of human are water, so what's on a life? Grafting for we, grafting for you and me. What's on a life? You are Ikuro, grafting. Now talk about purity, think like when you talk. Grafting. I get your body, think like what you more. Grafting. Feel the spark in every sip you take. Grafting. You are Ikuro.
Mama, guess what?
Oh yeah. Grafting. I want to talk about grafting, not the time for talk about Gucci's and Pradas and Dior. Grafting don't come back for we, and you know say the water is clean and it pure. So take one to tick and sip bam. Buy bundle, go home and keep bam. You want drink, you know see grafting at the label. Not drink cam. Them mommy then say grafting. All them papa then say grafting. Young boy and young girl at feet in a club, any side where you did grafting. What's on a life? Grafting what's on a make a talk say. What's on a life? 60% of human are water, so what's on a life? Grafting for we, grafting for you and me. What's on a life? You are Ikuro, grafting. Now talk about purity, think like when you talk. Grafting. I get your body, think like what you more. Grafting. Feel the spark in every sip you take. Grafting. You are Ikuro.
Ramzo J on the beat.
morning. Welcome again. You're watching Unity Broadcasting Online Television and the program now Unity Morning Show where they come to you from Unity Broadcasting Studios. Now 48 Siaka Steven Street inside Freetown. Today na Thursday, number 9 day inside the month of October. Well, today inside the program, they can discuss about drug business and drug na way don't become alarming among young people. We see many people in these days, they consume or they take drugs irrespective of the measures so far a government they put in place. However, there has been a whole lot of blames from ordinary citizens. They point fingers at government, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, and all that. MD is the way responsible for this one. This drug for come outside the country. And so we forget somebody, an activist way they campaign against the consumption of drug in the program this morning. You said can be part of the program. We send you text message on number 076-946-948 or with Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok channels inside Watch Reform. Once more, my name is Yusuf Mosi Suma.
And me now, Elizabeth Kefuigembe. Today we get now the studio currently Michael Tamba Komba. We also expect Ibrahim Samuel Duba. We just call, say it on the way, but we go continue the conversation whilst it will join we later. So good morning and welcome, Michael.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure. Glad for getting at the studio, sir. You've been one of those possibly your organization on the campaign, Tigi one, strong one, for the issue of drugs business in the country. Take me through first, what's the your organization name and what you they do?
The organization name, the Anti-Drug Initiative Campaign. I formed this organization because of what I would say, I recovering addicts from all this type of drug, kush, tramadol, ecstasy, flex and all. So after I get my recovery, I decide for create this organization for help my brother and sisters there. For me, they really made understand, say, this particular drug is not good for we, the damage we doing, the damage the future. So we normally can go out, talk to people and do outreach, organize a conference, a community. So try to take people in and carry them to the rehabilitation center. We main focus now for make the youth then stay away from the drug.
All right, let's look at your experience before you go into drug intake. And now that you don't come out of that lane there, how it feels like, first and foremost, you not be into Ram at all. How it feels like?
I can always tell God thank you for this moment, seriously. Like I can say, everybody gets a reason how they come into drug. Some man will tell you saying that because of stress, girlfriend, family, maybe they play football actually. Don't play the Sierra Leone Premier League 3 seasons for the soldier team. Yeah. So we end up for me, I get a contract in Liberia where everything will go on well. Then I get another opportunity where scout them come out Shell and they kind of choose me. Like by then I get getting the governor alcohol, But after that happened, the team director Liberia they try for manipulate the deal. I try to pull my name and put Liberia and person because I'm not from Sierra Leone. And at the end of the day, me self the field guys and all. So I be with some come salon, come meet up some friends there, and they introduce me to this particular dog, yeah.
Okay. So now your football career, you feel like when you go into drug, you not be able to achieve again what you want to achieve?
From 10 to 0.
Really?
Because the moment you start to consume drug as an addict, what you get passion for, now it kill. If you get passion for doing music, it'll make you forget about it. It'll make you become lazy. You only focus on your pleasure, like waiting the body wants at that particular time there.
What will be family and the community reactions towards you? Like how they receive you?
The family be still there by my side because they may know the possible be. But after too much pressure, myself just move, come on and my family will send go there. So we figure understand. Like I can always tell people and say, if you pick in the take the rob, no need no day for me keep pushing far. Because if you push far, we say expect to go. They go outside, they will consume more. So that's not one of the reasons I can push far and go to my friends there, then I'm consuming more now.
All right. Michael, you say something that you not being a former drug person. Now withdraw, you don't withdraw. How you get your recovery?
I don't overdose 3 times. first overdose now, the 2 overdose na bleach, and the last one na us. We normally can do shoots there for most of the events there, what they can do. So what we can do then shoot them the Saturday now as youth, we just go for the high and all. So I be mix ecstasy and voodoo. 3 ecstasy with 1 voodoo. They don't drink calm, then I come now house, work come now house, I can't get an attack. So then they wash with me for put me in hospital. And I'm not doing it by myself actually. So they go awake and meet me when they cry and all. Then I reason I say, this is not a life. I believe say like I really need to stop this. So from that moment on, I make up my mind and make up the decision say.
So now you self decide for left or you go through any rehabilitation? How life don't they like since you don't left for take the bad thing there?
I will say presently I'm okay. I will always tell God thank you. But the moment you have stop and force, and they face a lot, withdrawal syndrome, you can never sleep, panic attack and all. But tell God thank you for today.
So waiting at your statements to the one then we don't watch because we're gonna street this before this interview they come. However, Sierra Leoneans we they still expect Samuel Duba we just don't call again say it gets stuck in traffic. We don't know from which end did they come. It's getting to 8. However, we stick by what it don't say and we they expect them for come. So Michael, before we get this interview, we go to the streets of Freetown. And youthman then tell we most of the things that we used to say that na friend puts their inside and some of say they're depressed and they ask for government help. How does it feel like when I get any government sponsor or NGO sponsor for una help people then for let them stop this bad thing?
No. Like me, I never get any sponsor from any government or NGO. The problem is it's anything working one try to do certain things there. I guess some of my friends there who will be play the ball, they oversee. I can just make a post, then someone can send me this to the Naki and I'm good in a rehabilitation center. And Mr. Duban, one of the man who I feel say, it helped me a lot because anytime I go to NDLA, it will make referrals for me, both in rehabilitation center and Connaught, but I not get sponsorship from none.
All right. So another thing again, now that you don't come up from that angle, what next for your football career?
I don't start for the train back.
Okay, you did train with soldier team?
I did train just now. I just train on my own because I did prepare for plays coming Premier League this year.
Okay. So which wing will you play?
7, 11, my 9, number 10.
So definitely, I don't tell you say in a post where you go for be a speed man. Yeah. You know, I can remember at some point, I get one international organization where they write for. At some point, I see you name the, you know, I didn't know it was you, but good that I don't sabi you. So moving forward, how many people your organization presently get in a rehab center?
I think the one that I don't go with already don't come up from the rehab because the rehabilitation center take until like 2 to 3 months. I just get one somebody right now when still on the recovery, but it didn't us actually because it gets so. But I don't go to the hospital, so they saw the heal now, you know. I just right unfortunate. Sunday somebody contacted me for helping brother, but we lost them Monday because of foot be broke. I don't know treat, so the poison and all. So even the time when your sister called me, the time I'm going to rescue me, I forgot for help her. I don't let.
All right. You go into drug, you feel like you've been, rejected, neglected, or maybe they don't bad at you because of the opportunity we get where they can scout you and the penalty that somebody where they play very good football, you know. There are other people like Lizzie, they say, go into drug. One can tell you say because of body influence, one can tell you say because of girlfriend and all. And you know because of disappointment. What could be that message we go send to person where they go through what yourself we don't they go through?
I just want to tell the person they go through what they go through. Let me say, life you get to accept challenge, no matter what. And there are certain things that happen for a reason, for me we learn. You understand? And I just feel say, my life during this my drug life, I believe that for make I learn certain things and what in God wants me for that be, now you have to try for do so. Maybe I have to go the wrong direction. Because like I say, everybody gets reason how we come into her. But one of the reasons we make, because of the lost a contract we have to say a huge amount of money. Imagine you play in Barcelona and we know the money they give Salon Premier League player is too small. Then I sign a contract now like the year, they give me $400 for month. Then big opportunity carry them tell you say they will give $1,500 feeding and everything they do. So you see the opportunity and the way they will change your life. Imagine $1,500 salon, a huge amount of money. Even with people for 1 year and say you can make huge amount of money. Then at the end of the day, then they all backfire. Just see how stressful and they be like. Understand? So me whole life be just there like the only thing I need for do right now, I pass a consume the drug. Because when you say they do at that moment there, they take away the stress. But they need to say. So the time the drug left you, still they think about the same thing back.
Wow.
Okay, Michael, you know campaign you do for people then for left drug. You get any campaign where you don't write to government for make them help you for stop this bad thing here?
I don't write a project, but like I said, I get some of my friends that can link me. And the person who link myself don't die. Rest in peace to Jamil. I write a project for school tour because I be see say then the catch one woman with a sell some school kush appearance of weights. So I just have it say we need to forget a project for that day. The one with come on classics for come from one. They can meet other people in the school. We need to highlight them, talk to them, make them understand say this particular they were getting assurance. Because now I would tell you say the whole country just focus on kush and the country focus on. And the most abused dog in this country now, at Ramadan, are the most abused dog. And people in the consumer, like any kind of common thing, and they everywhere, in our office, in our schools, in our workplace there, in our university, in our some churches. So like we say, the church, we don't call it, but people in the church, we the consumer and we still go to church, then are not. But the government is focus on that, and just focus on kush. And I would tell you, say most of them by the way they die soon athlete, and people already don't smoke kush for the past 5 to 6 years, and then they die soon at street. Because we consume it for a long time, no matter what, I give precaution and they give. So I'll be write a project when I be a Ramadan campaign, and I'll be felicitating for help a lot. But since then, I'll be let happen.
All right. Now you don't talk, say you don't write the letter Usa you stop him or Usa you left on a day stop.
Yeah.
You not being somebody where they smoke, where they do all that thing there. Now you get the opportunity for show Papa government Usa and Usa you been the buyer. You don't ever attempt for meet the police then for pinpoint the people that we been the buy to and areas then where you been the go where you know say them thing are there.
No, I don't ever meet police, but like my community, the post with the sell and I be actually go meet her face to face, and I be talk to her and say now this particular dog will you sell, we damage most of this community. So Lord can now say if let's sell this dog give you picking, how you go feel?
But you don't tell police about her?
I meet her in a gentle way and they stop for seller. The problem is not to go meet them people in there or tell police. Now wait not the repercussion. Now all you know say this country not get that kind of security there. Where some other country then they like what they do so I forget that kind of strong security there for anything. Because if somebody they make 20, 40, 50 million euros, they just want to cut it so much. You dey be a threat to her. No matter what, they will find all carry for they harm you. Understand? So my own focus on talk to the youths, tell them a testimony, and I'm happy because not only what they go there, but even a single post what they make, people like in segments and they say, boss, maybe they take Ramadan, but because of what I don't see and what you the advice you give, I don't stop for taker. So that a big win to me. And I believe if I change one soul, that soul never will change another soul. Like if you sell sweet, you get you market what you sell, then you take notice say, nah, biscuit and they sell more. What you gonna turn a biscuit and more you buy? So if you buy the biscuit, then the biscuit they sell, you need buy again. So this is it. So if I sell kush, they will stop for come buy kush to me. I stop for sell the kush. Because I need get profit. The mean that the fact that we still go buy the kush to you and have the lady for go buy more and come for the can sell give me.
Alright, so moving forward, you don't engage people at the school, especially them beginning. What about this ecstasy? We don't keep say gladdy. You don't ever embark on campaign for that?
The reason why make campaign about drug.
Okay, general
drug. That's what they say not to cushion drug. Because we get ecstasy, we get flex, we know the white powder.
The flex. So under one day again.
Now cocaine, we the sniff, yeah. We get flex, then we get
So you go through all of them on a day.
take everything. Like I tell you, that kind social somebody and people know me. People know me out there, you know. We get flex, we get molly. The reason why I make people not focus on ecstasy, because ecstasy expensive. Ecstasy is 120, 180 leons.
For the card.
For one tablet.
For one tablet.
Yeah. So you dey take and say, but this community they sell tramadol 10,000 leons. They go buy one ecstasy 100 leons. And they will get 10 tramadol on it. So the drug where people they consume more in this country than the cheaper one there. We have the tramadol and the kush.
How about that flex?
Flex expensive. 250, 300, 350.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about then, guys, the way we understand at some point, say then they use Pampers, you know, for mix, boil that water, then they drink and all that. You go through that one day?
No, I think then are like, I know not be drug be kind of the country, so then be try for put the inside and thing and they, but like the actual Pampers not get anything for do. They just for the numbers they put particular drug day inside, then Pampers anyway come with the leak, you understand? But the actual Pampers, that would not one organized because you understand this now. If that Pampers they continue, up to that point about the taker. The one reason why I only know about Sierra Leone and youth, we get certain things that we say, even we now the cause are. Now if you go to the comment section, you see someone will tell you say, we are talking about Kushbo, we talk about tramadol. So they are happy about this, say, we don't talk about tramadol. Tramadol are for pain. You understand? So they don't mind, then they take the tramadol, they forget about the kush. But they don't know, see that tramadol restriction are still, I get one. Illegal. That's what they write prescription and they for the wedding hospital.
Then get one name when they call it Tapiwa.
No, not a different type than they.
Oh, okay.
They get Tapiwa white, they get gold.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you go through all of that and now people will watch you, will know you for be that good footballer those days. Would that be the name way popular on the pitch?
Mario.
Mario.
Yeah.
Okay, Mario. You say they play 11, they play 9 and 10. You kind of be that type jackass on the pitch at that time.
Being a skillful player, even this entire year they play so, I play for Aberdeen community.
Okay.
Wow. So before we can play a video, make I ask you one quick question.
Okay.
You said that
Interesting. The discussion really interesting.
you said that Pampers where people then be they soak or boil for drink. Now a particular drug then be put inside.
Yeah.
And that drug now then be they try for cook and drink.
Yeah.
So now that the drug not inside the Pampers, now that make them know they consume again.
No.
Wow. So you know which particular drug then be put inside that Pampers?
No, I'm not going to tell you now this particular drug. Because my whole life at the streets, understand, and I understand so many things about the streets. We, people that we youth there, they let any drug where they make them feel high.
What do you mean by high?
When they make you get less thinking about the country. I will tell you say,
hey, they get less thinking about the country.
Yeah, I will tell you this. I don't know if you hear this news so they talk to them, give some artists there $40,000 for sing a particular kush song. I will tell you say if you get because me I'm ready at any time. I will take you down to one of the slums there. Then you play certain music there. When you don't listen to it, they will tell you say they never listen to it.
Really?
Yeah. Man will tell you say they don't pass 3 years, 2 years, I never watch television. Then because they don't get time for all that day.
Yeah.
So for things I'm saying, I say the country they go, I say the country they come. Someone don't want to know, but I say waiting just want to know. We're waking up morning, they taking drug, a day high, then life goes on.
All right. Michael, Marino, eh?
Yeah.
Marino. I mean, you know, somebody really like football and I believe those days. I believe I support Manchester United, the days of Van Nistelrooy, Carlos, and all Beckham and all that. I like football, obviously. So we'll come for discuss more as to how far your life don't go now. Yeah, whether you've been scouting or maybe they're not scout you. But we could take a quick break and welcome with another guest at the studio.
Maxit, now the one app where you need for buy top up, buy data, and so many other transactions. Make your life easy. It's safe and secure. And guess what? It will work all sign as alone. Get the Maxit app today. If you use Android, it in a Google Play Store. If you use iPhone, it in at the App Store. Get them now. Are you ready now? Let's go.
Ramzo J on the beat.
What's on a life? Grafting what's on a you make a talk say. What's on a life? 60% of human are water, so what's on a life? Grafting for we, grafting for you and me. What's on a life? You are ikuro, grafting. Now talk about purity, think like when you talk. Grafting. I get your body, think like what you more. Grafting. Feel the spark in every sip you take.
Right, Sierra Leoneans, good morning again. We just don't get to the studio. We next guest, Michael. Ibrahim Samuel Duba. I'm just thinking about Michael. We've just been talking.
Interesting discussion.
Samuel, the head of the director of the drug prevention, a day for make it talk about the way forward and how drug don't become so massive where it don't spoil the youth stand feature and the way forward where it go can tell we as how the government's ready for push this drug business out of the country. Good morning and welcome, Samuel, to Unity Morning Show.
Good morning. How are you? Good morning, listeners and viewers. I hope so all do well.
All right. It's a pleasure for getting at the studio, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we get Michael Marino, one of those person with the campaign against drug in the country, a National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, MDA, under the government. So take me through the mandate.
Okay. So first and foremost, bring una greetings to the Unity Online TV or Unity Broadcasting from the Executive Director, Advisory Board, onto staff and management of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. We want for telling you plenty thank you for inviting me to the forum. And the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency gets a very broad mandate, but one of its key components now for take a lead role in the fight against drug and other harmful substances. And another one now for coordinates regional, national, and international cooperation between this agency and other law enforcement agencies to ensure say we fight against drug and other harmful substances. And the mandate I will say again, now for we coordinate other security sector agencies. You know, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, they work alongside other security components, them, including the NRA, because of we can't forget the border areas there for ensure say revenue generation, and we know say within the borders, NRA they play a very pivotal role for ensure say we get goods and checked, and people when they come into the country will account for the goods that they come in, so there is a revenue generation. Also with the Wataki, we work with the Sierra Leone Port and Harbour Authority, and we also work with the airline, when the Sierra Leone Aviation. So it means that we get a broader mandate to allow able to coordinate all of the security actors there, all in the fight against drug and harmful substances. But not forget, say, the fight against drug and substances don't they happen before now, and the agency, as per the parliamentary mandate, what we get in the NDC Act, National Drug Control Act of 2008, is very limited or broad to the extent that we imagine say the agency not be done they exist. Waiting there for they happen along the line with respect to arrest of drug cartel or drug people or drug barons. And we don't make lot and lot of arrests. So come back to 2023, for sure the proactive nature of the agency, we develop a strategic master plan. The strategic master plan are like a guiding rule or a guiding path towards the fight against drug and other harmful substances. Because one of the ECOWAS resolutions are before make countries that develop a guiding path with respect to the fight against drug and substances. We at the agency, we developed a strategic master plan from 2023 to 2028, which is a 5 years period of strategic master plan based on 4 main key pillars, where they talk about capacity building, drug demand reduction and social reintegration. They talk about enforcement, and they talk about monitoring, evaluation, all of that, because it gets a strategic, each of them pillar, they get various objectives then. So it was like a process for guide all the fight against drugs, starting from USAID for coordinating of different NGOs or different institutions, CSOs, different of the organization, and they always geared towards the fight against drugs and substances for make we get one coordinated effort. Because right now they see JIC they grab say in a drug abuse campaigner, this they say na this na drug abuse campaigner. With no disrespect, because the more the merrier, it's more important. We get different people on floor and different people and follow we can, because we all provide different services. But all of the services then therefore be coordinated if we take the part of the strategic master plan. And in that strategic master plan, you find out say it was designed for not left nobody out. You understand? So it go through parliament, it get cabinet conclusion, and one of the cabinet conclusion was that for love we able for ensure who that they not be there into the strategic master plan for incorporate them. You understand? So after that, we begin to get another structure. We begin for say for the multi-sectoral agency coordination. We get the first multi-sectoral coordination meeting with the Ministry of Social Welfare. And at that time, we began a first visit at the correctional service where we began look at the congestion of the correctional services, because plenty drug cases they be done there. So we begin for look at her on two phases. How can we get to the correctional service and look at those who are perpetrators and those who are victims? So we there on that process. Now we get the prison break. After that prison break, we come back in January. We get forget a robust nationwide sensitization, and not forget say since the coming of the new executive director, Chief Andrew Jakakai, in October 2023. Before now, you not be to see videos of drug victims, but Chief Andrew Jakakai in inception at the agency bring the first aspects for law. We visit all slum communities, all drug cartel areas, all communities where we identify our hotspot communities. We'll be able to map out about 20 hotspot communities within Freetown and other parts of the country like Watalo and other parts like Lunsar, Makeni, Putloko. We identify hotspot communities then. And all of the hotspot communities then they will make a visit, and we get first-hand information from the victims that with respect to the state of helplessness. But mind you, addiction itself is a brain damaging disease. Right? So all of that don't be the effort of the agency, and until April 4th where we get the presidential declaration of the state of public health emergency. And when we get that presidential declaration of the state of public health emergency, we see where the president appoints Professor Fodesa as the coordinator for the National Task Force on Drug and Harmful Substances, not alone. So Professor Fodesa, in his wisdom, sits together and say, this not a one approach, not a one person. We get for take her at a multi-interagency approach. So we begin for develop the 5 pillars. The 5 pillars comprise of risk communication, will be comprised of Ministry of Information and Ministry of Health for take the lead in that particular area. We get community outreach and sensitization, will be for the championed by the Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs and other government agencies that will be involved. We get forget the other pillar where they deal with treatment of victims. You understand? When that be Ministry of Health, championed by Ministry of Health, and then you get other line agencies them will be involved in as well. Then you get of course, the law enforcement pillar. They get the social reintegration pillar. When that pillar 4, social reintegration pillar 9, that the one way headed by Ministry of Social Welfare for ensure say those who are victims get the opportunity for get rehabilitation and treatment. And then of course pillar 5, when at the law enforcement, we begin forget the crackdown of all cartels and ensure say we do the supply restriction. But the agency that operates on 2 main functions. We get the supply restriction, we get the demand reduction. Supply restriction, then they deal with the enforcement, and demand reduction, and they deal with the area of sensitization, public awareness, And all of these things will ensure, say, we get more community awareness on the dangers of drugs and other harmful substances.
Ibrahim, you don't explain a whole lot. People they watch now will say, yes, NDLEA, then they really they try. But how serious is your agency in fighting this? Because we see the more you don't explain about the measures they put in place, the more they see the increase among youth man. Of course, Michael seated here now is one of those people who don't go through this, and we all see and hear everything they explain about still young man within at the streets. And now they find out see most of them when they take them here, they end up forget big son and their foot stand. You know, would you agree with that person who go say una get more for do that una not even do it?
Wherever you get successes, challenges, then they.
So what are
wherever you get challenges, you get successes. So I will tell you for the fact, say the agency don't they do more, and I'll not tell you say we don't do all the best. We still need for do more and for explore more areas very important for let we explore. I will tell you frankly, say we as an agency, we always believe say the government activities or government functions is a competing priorities. We all they compete for one small side which will get funds from. And we will continue for lobby. We as a government institution, agency, will continue for lobby with parent ministry, when at the Ministry of Internal Affairs, with the minister we presently now be former board chairman for the agency, and when at the Ministry of Internal Affairs, retired AIG Morilengo, is well abreast of the issue of the agency. So we get for continue for see and lobby with a while, because now in the one way our parent minister for continue for lobby on we behalf to the seat of powers for make the able to see how best the agency and challenges they will be addressed. We still get issue with mobilities and reaching out to more areas, because even with respect to the capacity, the agency is supposed for every part of this country, and we are still challenged with that for let we able to reach every part of this country. You understand? So this could be some of the challenges that we will still need for address, and we as community people as well, because the NDLEA need fund. For example, let's say if we get enough resources, we able to put community challenge with respect to no drug or drug-free zones. Community challenge. For example, if we say the community will go get the least drug case, you understand? It gets so thing for win. And now only when we get resources, we're able to put them and challenge them outside there as a skill or a scheme where go day where we say if the community winner, we pilot them, we guide them, we're able to see them put something where go day in the community. It will be like a recreational facility, a youth center, anything so far we go capture the mind. All of these are plans where the agency get, but we can't achieve all of these if we don't get the resources, we don't get the money for we're able to do that. But these are all good plans we will get. We even get ideas like bringing up community activities, because we know an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Most of the cases of the youths that they engaged with, they get issue with respect to they not get something for do. But we'll get activities within communities where they keep the people them busy, the youths them where they go into the substance use busy, they go able to attract their mind away from the substance use. But these are all positive initiatives that we get, but we are challenged with the resources for able to support that. But nonetheless, with respect to all of these challenges, we don't see how we push. Some of the successes that are the recent trainings we're able for lobby with ECOWAS and through the government of Sierra Leone for lobby 25 addiction professionals when are on the universal treatment curriculum. Very recently, we don't do another training with same ECOWAS sponsorship. We don't do 25 as well for drug prevention, when a universal prevention on substance use professional. So it means we get all of these challenges, but yet still we navigate and we go through. We get cases of arrest. We go tell you say we are still working. Last year alone, we get about 465 arrests and prosecuted cases, of which we get 372 when are male and 93 when are female. Is this not a success we will be proud of for say the agency is doing its work? And we get cases of waiting. Cannabis when are be 83 cases, cocaine when I be 24 cases, heroin when I be 5 cases, and the new psychoactive substances when they call kush and other harmful substances where na be 303 cases. We get another case of Captagon. Captagon would have been one of the recent drugs. We better will get agents like this will be able to put security sectors in place for able to ensure say we able to counter arrest
Right.
them.
Samuel, you don't explain all this beautiful how una don't do here and there. How una coordination with that of the Sierra Leone police?
Let me could work hand in glove. We and the Sierra Leone police are just one of the security architectures them who we work with collaboratively. In fact, we at the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, we just get a statutory instrument where give we the legal rights for do arrest and prosecution and all the activities where the police. That was the police power. We just get her in 2021, but we not get the capacity for we the prosecute real cases, and we still they use the Stoku architecture security framework. So when we do arrest, we dey still they use the Stoku framework for do the prosecution, and at Stoku we go start investigation. We hand all over files to Stoku, and then Stoku continue the processing of the filing, and at the end of the day, ask for the DPP advice and they make prosecution. So we there in line with all of this security architecture. We there when we look at the Stoku framework, all the parts of it comprises of all the security components. It comprises of the police, the military, the IIS, the ONS. All of that is comprises of waiting there under the Stoku framework.
Before you come, Michael been say a go na in community, it talk to somebody wey been they said drug. Which groups then una they work with? Because I think Michael will be a lead to una catching some of them people here, because it just say he go meet the woman or meet the person, tell and say you for stop. Say we ask them, say, waiting you don't do in line with the police or the one way they fetch the drug. But instead say it limited, because somebody where they get 10, 20, 30, 40,000 a day, you go stop in life, you go be a target. Waiting at some of the groups, or wouldn't at the groups they work with, in for Leona able for catch some of them people there. Now Michael don't say it gets somebody or somebody the way don't go meet. Una ready for work with Michael for Leona catch some of them people there?
So because of what we they do is so crucial, we want as well for safeguard the people that we do work with.
Okay.
And the one that we do work with, I know can't sit on a public media, yeah. People that do the watch, I can't begin to say Michael and one of the posts where they work with. Because if I do so, automatically I don't endanger Michael. Me, na a security minded somebody. I know can't begin to turn up here and tell you they say, and these people there, it's like I don't expose my own people where they use as for give me the information where I need. Then at one level of we work with the work. We work with the work a highly discreet, because to some extent we they work more on security tips from the communities. Now make we work not to like any regular police or just go raid. When we go raid, we for accommodate with exhibits, and the exhibit now they substantiate the need for the activity we go do. And I know we can't tell you now say we get an open door policy. That's I go tell you plain. We get lots of groups that we work with. Where you see the body language between me and Michael. Me and Michael don't work on so many other levels with respect to bringing in clients and where are they make referrals to for treatment programs. Michael now one of the people that I believe say in what way they do a born out of this agency in a partnership with them. And I get so many other people them like Michael who they talk with and who they operate with. And who can tell you now say Michael Yawa I'm here into they operate on that kind of level then they
But Michael just say it gets somebody where in go meet.
So because
Michael able use Michael now for get a pointer and arrest
so
if it's said they create more problems.
Because of the access where he gets for talk to them people them, maybe they go get free mind for talk to them because they not feel say they get a security background. So what if I can talk now at this forum here say me and Michael will work. I don't endanger Michael will work and in trust with the people then they.
Okay, so there is also a social media platform where we see a lot of videos where allegedly they talk of points from Liberia, say the drug they come on a salon. And we would also see some artists then, some motocar then where they on the whole, where they come on a Sierra Leone. Una way na the master sabi for this drug business. Waiting at the headway and why always na Sierra Leone then see at the point at when I Liberian they talk say allegedly this is from Sierra Leone. Waiting una don't take.
This is a very technical and highly hinged question. I will tell you categorically say drug trafficking, ammunition trafficking, human trafficking. These are the world number 3 most organized crimes. Then 3 crimes ending. So when somebody they make an allegation, say these people are arrested from Sierra Leone, we can't deny that because these are not legal people where Sierra Leone will take responsibility of. If they bear Sierra Leone national passports or they bear Sierra Leone national ID cards, we can't deny them as our citizens. But we cannot say it's government-supported project for saying they smuggle drugs. These are illegal businesses where people they do. Because of they don't know what they make out of them, then it means they're ready to take the risk. Equally, so they arrest lots of people that we know to Sierra Leoneans, then we are foreigners, then. We arrest Nigerians, we arrest Liberians, we arrest other nationals, them Guineans, where they come into Sierra Leone for do trafficking. So it's a symbiosis relationship. They come on here, go Liberia, go do cross business. Come on Liberia, come here, can do cross business. As I talk now, so this morning, I did on my way, you man go tell you, Suleiman go tell you, I did on my way right now for we do a border control management team together with the Minister of Internal Affairs. We get a high delegation with the go Jendema maybe we'll go Balamunia, and we try for see how we're able for curtail and make out some security strategies within the areas in there.
All right. Let me come to the arrest so far we don't make. Because many a time the problem not for the arrest, but the prosecution for further than cases that can be the problem. We can remember when QNet then became in this country, they find out say police they bounce or boast of arresting people. We perhaps going to go get on one side, whereby law enough will happen. Police go tell you, say, we don't do the arrest, we don't charge you matters to courts. They left to the courts. So 465, this is a very, very alarming amount of people who want to arrest. Then people ask who they talk presently, want to arrest and find them and let them go, or they not send them to court.
You prosecute. When you prosecute, they go to court.
Okay. So the agency, they do follow up.
So we get a mandate for tell you say every area gets a scope of work. Okay. The agency.
But they coordinate. That's not the.
If we not the coordinate, so waiting we always waiting with the plead for now. Now like when they get set up a special court for rape victims or rape cases, or get the anti-corruption special courts for trying of corruption victims or corruption people. It's equally what they ask for. Let me be able to get an expediting process for drug-related crimes. Because the more we say they keep them people there in custody, they have the possibility for make them bail them.
So we use the word expediting process. What do you mean?
So for me, they're able for fast track them. For make them able for make alert be a speedy process. Because for example, if we get for take advice from the DPP, and other cases then they to the DPP, you understand? They will not go say let the DPP left the other cases that they and it get for be first come first serve basis.
But sometimes they look at cases where they of alarm
so
public concern. So we don't know the DPP. What's not DPP?
Director of Public Prosecution. So when to make you the request for a separate court. So when you get a separate court for them kind of cases then they, you will find out say they go get more attention and the case they go be addressed speedily. They don't already dedicate court number 3 for kind of drug cases. But if we get more, I would say, we get more legal team for look into them cases than they, we're going to help in the speedy prosecution of them cases than they go fine.
Okay.
And that's
government don't say they try for fight drug. And we don't see the effect of drug on Sierra Leoneans. Why they know they expedite this prosecution rather than just slowing it down?
So now we all responsibility for we make an advocacy. That is why I'm here. That is why you are here, and we all get a collective responsibility. If I am here today and I've made this point, it is all of us responsibility for make we able for no say we need for raise advocacy on the needs standing.
Should we call it an alarm?
Well, it's not an alarm in something. It is not alarming because when it is alarm, if they are not doing nothing about
465.
you understand?
It's something alarming.
No, if we are not doing anything about it, why am I here to give you that statistics?
Because it's alarming.
So I'm giving you that statistics to tell you the fact that the agency is working and we are doing everything humanly possible to bring those who are responsible.
We agree with you. This is just a number. This is just a number. This is just a number. It's a statistic that you are giving us and the audience that are watching us. That's fine. Another point here is many people on the pointing us at una the big one them to say the way una the affects the drug business, it seems as if una not serious because una not the focus on the big one them. Look at the very the drug law, the guy we then call Umar Sharif allegedly say he said in this country. What did the agency done about that one day?
I wish we you get React, the NDC Act. I refer you to Section 70 of the NDC Act.
What says Section 70?
Section 70 of the NDC Act, when Part 6, the type of mutual assistance in investigation and proceedings relating to drugs. Section 70, subsection 1, the type of the authority to make requests for legal assistance. Once that is made, it goes through the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. We at the agency, we did not receive any request from the Attorney General and Minister of Justice of that kind of personality in our radar. And I, as NDLEA staff, not get any right for go arrest any citizen where I not get any tangible evidence against.
All right, Sierra Leoneans, let me quickly watch a video where we get the Master Sabib man inside here. Make you see how we youths then they really suffer with this drug here. So it will come and answer the way forward.
My name is Ali Kagbo. I live now to see all this recently. So that's been making a party business somehow. But I don't really regret over my whole life. The kind of condition I am right now, I'm not glad I just said Papa God thank you because I get life. Yes, I pass. But not really easy. Lie. Don't say small now. Don't say small. Yes. But still I tell Papa God thank you. But the thing, it don't affect me now. It lost. I don't left. Yes. I don't left. I'm not like nobody because this condition if I continue, I could die. So I don't see I'm playing back to myself. Yes, give me any sago, they give me come where. So myself, we see as you see no one on a party for Macedon. Presently I don't get no location. I just say with God in your power no more. And I make sure we see I find myself now for last season. And for the moment no more. Because we play dark dish now. And that they manage for bread for that little last sleep. Yes, that we don't do over 2 years, some months as security agency. So I can't get this secure now. Any agency tell me say I go mend myself. Well, I'll get well body, then will take me back. Yes. So I go try for that well body. At the end of the day, still unable to get better Medicare. Because they mark for me some medicine there and I get that money there for buy. They mark for me some medicine there and I get that money there for buy. Yes, because now the medicine that they take continuous, enough for be happy so. But I don't get money, let them count on my knees. Let them sorry for me. Because of let's say get picking them with them born. Let them sorry for me for God, yeah. Let them count on my knees, let them able give me medicine. Let them able give me good Medicare for that I able take care of myself. Because myself I don't really regret. I really regret of what them pass me through. Because the underworld will mingle They don't abandon me.
All right. Michael, I go start with you. You just hear a young gentleman where he's saying about the agency they work for. Unfortunately, he end up for say influence them all the abandoner. And most especially he cites saying a friends them put her inside. As a young gentleman, where you self don't go through that. What thing you make of that video where we just play to you?
From what the mandatory was say, they try for ask for help. And these are the challenges that this they get mostly working out for the outreach. Because some will come and tell you, say, I need help. And we go out and get skill. Secondary rehabilitation center. I don't know, they go back and back you one already. They went away to 1 to 2 to 3. So the challenge is Iboku. I will tell you this. If you say you will make this kind of way, so you don't come and at rescue now, you say, okay, well, now the camp can help you, follow you well. Then you take them, you go, you spend the money, you go to an rehab. If you do 1 month, it will begin make attitude. So before them around, you don't jump fence, you don't go.
So meaning then kind help here within the call for. They don't really need help. Now pretend and they pretend.
Some need them, some don't need them. Because I don't come across so many. Boku, we get one selfie die. One lady. When we go all the way for our try for we give everything. When I get rehabilitation center, I did it. After some time, come back and continue pushing the same.
Wow. All right, Samuel, you said don't watch that video where we just play. It's not some of the effects of the club. Waiting that the resources owner gets, even though you say we're limited in resources, even you make mention of some motor car here and there. But waiting at the plans that owner don't put in place for them kind of situations there.
This na the most touching, not to just this, because una na just maybe once in a while na they go na streets and see this. Me I dey see am, and na something dey touch my heart. Nothing, I'm not into this agency no more. It's passion for what I do. Make us continue for the day so. And I could tell anybody, cases of this nature, this is where we need to understand, say, empathy, don't forget. When you sympathize with person, you just feel sorry for her. But if you get empathy for her, you able to know, say, yourself can be in that person's shoes. And drug and substance abuse or addiction, where you two within a studio, so we not safe from her. We don't know the situation or condition where you carry away and you want to use this moment for numb your pain. So we are not safe from it. Maybe it not mean say because of we day now in this condition, so we're okay. So we're not going to be victims. Here the young man, he say he was influenced by friends. And this is where the demand reduction need for come in. And at that, I can always tell Jaden, within campaign, if you stop for buy, you discourage the man where they go buy for cancel you. Because you know they buy to her. You understand? So if we ever cut down the supply routes, or we cut down the people that the demand for them, you understand? We're not going to say drug business, we don't want fetter. We will fetter. We fetter until we get for be a continuous trend. So the first thing we need for a break, let people get their awareness. Families as well, they take a lot of things where they do. The cases of abandonment, the cases of discrimination, the cases of neglect, you understand, all in the name for save your family name. We don't see a lot of cases like this. I will tell you, users or victims of drug and substance abuse, I will tell you, Boku go tell you in a peer pressure. But addiction itself, like brain damaging disease. When somebody don't begin addicted to substance use, it will be withdrawn. You go try for take her into rehabilitation, but relapse. In fact, the science theory say if you rehabilitate 10 people, there's a possibility let 5 people relapse.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
And treatment for substance use, now something we can forget the willingness. Like what Jaden they tell you, we don't get a lot of cases that will be say, you go pull the streets, you begin help. You will pour your resources on them. But because of the mind not really made up for left the substance, and that state of hopelessness, when they feel say no hope, no day again. But we always go out there for give them hope for me they know say there is hope. If people then they will still concerned and talk about this issue, it's because we're concerned as a nation.
All right.
Samuel, we see, the last time you boss been in 98.1, he made mention say it get constrained for vehicles for this kind of work on they do. You as a PR person, you believe say this government really serious for fet drug? Because if you were the fet drug, you were they go na the streets, you were na the master sabi person way for go after the one that way they sell. You incapacitated, you're not able for move around. How you go fet this drug? So my question back is, you feel say Papa government really serious for fet drug, or then they in support of this drug
So
in this country?
you just the beat around the same question.
Mhm.
And I will tell you again, we go continue for lobby with we line minister or line ministry. Because we know in the fight against drugs and other national issues, it's a competing priorities. This competing priority, we as an agency, we only hope, we only way how we continue for lobby. Now for continue, because we minister presently of internal affairs, and somebody don't serve as advisory board chairman at the agency. And at two and no more we will continue for lobby with case to government for say the agency need this for able to fight effectively.
It's over years now. They don't.
We still continue. There are issues of lots of other issues in there.
So is government really serious? That's the question.
So if government is not serious in the first and foremost case, there will have been no declaration of a state of public health emergency.
Okay.
If government is not really serious, then the creation of the agency would not have been a necessity to support. But yet still, they get some subvention, would they do some other runs. Would they go to streets for go do sensitization, would they go to schools for go raise a concern, communities engagement. We are still doing that. We still the crave and we continue for raise we concerns and for say we need mobility. We need other facilities, other provisions. And that one day, until we continue for raise that concern, then we go get an answer one day.
All right. That come to you again, Ibrahim. You talk about rehabilitation centers. How many rehabilitation centers governments don't make?
Okay. So rehabilitation center of itself, we they use PMTC, we a Peace Mission Training Center, a military camp. We they use it presently as a rehabilitation center. And
the whole country, I don't want to know.
No, I'm coming.
Okay.
Gundama, when Abu for the south, as well don't open, we don't do one admission day, one batch admission day. There is a secondment trying to come up. Daru military barracks. Instead, we don't go do visibility, they don't begin to do renovation. They give us 6 billets. The military give us 6 billets. And that place they follow we will do rehabilitation day for the eastern region. So, and we get Sierra Leone Psychiatric Teaching Hospital, Kisi. Kisi get, in fact, the most furnished rehabilitation.
What about the north?
The north na be Teko Barracks. Teko Barracks. Yeah, na Teko Barracks na be the identified military barracks. Where they're supposed to give 6 billets or more for do some work on rehabilitation. Instead, they're on cause. You understand? So
as to speak, sorry, sir. So as to speak, we only get one effective one.
We get 3 effective ones.
3 effective, the whole country.
We get Sierra Leone Psychiatric Teaching Hospital, PMTC, and Gundama.
All right, Sierra Leoneans, we go take with text messages now as we try for roundup who say Yusuf go start with the way Facebook message, and I go read with YouTube and the normal text message via WhatsApp.
All right. Good morning, viewers. We want to say thank you. On the side of our messages, them we really appreciate that one day. So start with Alusain Teme say the agencies are not using the right people. Please, Ibrahim, you go take a note of the messages, and Michael as well go take note of the messages when they come inside. They say the agencies are not using the right people. This one here say people in high places are benefiting from these menace, so they care less about the lives of youth. Hindowa Saidu, na say now message day. I will take the last one whilst Lizisa will come inside and read some of the message them. This one say this drugs abuse in the country, churches and Muslim and interreligious council should play more roles in the country. In the UK, we have what we call street pastors, whose main task is to go out in the communities helping drugs and alcohol abusers. This one is coming from Muloma Sinava from UK. Muloma Sinava again say, glory be to God Almighty for Unity Broadcasting Online Television. The last one I will read, Pindowa side will say, the government of Sierra Leone has to be serious enough to crack down on drugs. Lizzie, the messages?
All right, I will start with YouTube when David Hinga. David Hinga say, bravo, YouTube. My hope is that you will get more talented. Okay, this is something for us. Okay, let me go to our WhatsApp. WhatsApp say, congratulations, Mr. Dugba. You are really talented. I see that even though you are struggling with the drama in the country, but your professional strength and the way you are pushing your agency shows that you are a man of respect. And I see your calmness. May God see you through as you sail this difficult drug barrel in our country. Congratulations again, Unity for Broadcasting, for bringing Mr. Dugba. He has started on a good footing. Michael, you seems not really ready to withdraw, because as a footballer, you should have gone to start doing your work. But if you say you they do this drug business, be like say yourself go begin sell more, Mr. Michael, I mean what that. Anyway, Unity Broadcasting una sabi bring can any man na una station. And then the other one say, Mr. Dugba, do you really feel like Sierra Leone can be one day drug free? Because this drug issue is really serious. Our youths are dying. The government is not serious, and we see that they want to fight drug, but then they are the drug sellers. Anyway, now man butu man watch, but we they go no more. Same go fit clock. And I go read the last one weaker as a text. Excuse me, let me go to the text. Unity Broadcasting, congratulations. Mr. Dugba, I applaud you again. Ha ha ha, drug is drug. But again, Liberia is calling your name every day. Have you actually gone to sit with the Liberian authorities to see whether the drug claim was true? Or are you all part of the selling? Let us know. This is very embarrassing for our nation. We know the government says they are fighting, but we don't see the fights. Now, you all are crying no cars.
All right.
Na push. It's a push na push. That's what I wanted to say.
Just two messages because of time. Margaret Kosol, they say, waiting at the address of the rehabilitation center na Hastings and waiting at the procedure for admission. As Sam Samura, they say panelists, they say, I know we have the power to eradicate it, but how about the occurrences in previous cases the public didn't hear no outside? It is dormant. Panel, look at the high death rates that was published yesterday. About 224 dead bodies, all in the capital of Sierra Leone. Salon. Who is responsible for this? So a lot of messages because of time. We have given a time for response as well. We start with Michael. Michael, what's your impression so far? Somebody they commend you, and somebody they also say you seems not ready for come out from the system.
Okay, so
and another person say if I don't go focus back by football.
Well,
And the last person say if you no go be a kush seller also.
last guy for silent people. When you go a single day without taking the drug, it just seems like we then give somebody visa for go America. Because anybody when an addict, wait till us not take the drug today. We not take the drug this particular day. The talk actually said, tell them go so I not take this drug. So me going out, doing outreach, talk to people, now a good sell to me as well. They keep me strong because I know when the preach against something, then I go back for what I can. Like I say, I don't start for play, I don't start for training. I normally can go train in the evening, 4:30, but for morning I can go to different gets. So then walk on us and go down to the poly because I get assignment to them. I go for go do outreach to them. There are two sets of people there who actually say they do this particular job here. I don't know everything because of the opportunity I waste. I know I make others waste that. The chance we God give me, I know I make other people miss. And because some people they don't overdose, they don't die. But the fact that me overdose and not die, that simply don't show say this particular job like God wants me for that day. So there is nothing about any for let me go involved in selling kush or the part of you go down the community and she asks for me, they will tell you say that man they were against the world. Because I try for stop the particular person with the self drug. Not only in the violence way. Like I say, I go and meet her, I talk to her. After 2 days, they call me back now. They tell me, say, I'm pulling on this. At times, you don't have to be that kind of violence to certain people. You need to tell them the reality. And I believe, say, when you go there like bed, if people will tell you, see that thing with that bobo they say, and the guy is still wrong. So that particular person really talks here. For still, I know anything about it.
So another person say for only focus on football.
Yeah, like I say, I play this particular entire competition, they play in Paris, so I normally can go to about it in the evening by 4:30 and all. I still focus on that. But I already the give like I would say 60% to this particular thing what they do when I have to fight against the world because I get so many of my friends that we don't involve into this, so man don't die. Like I tell you, say a lady messaged me on Sunday for him and brother, but to be rather unfortunate, when first started, we will lost the man. Because in football, they don't have tickets for the past how many days. People don't take them go time to a sister talk to one doctor. The doctor when them go time to he only care about the money. So just go dress foot, then they go Ethiopia.
Wow.
Yeah, so the next day the bubble begin bleed. Like it bleed a lot. And when sister called me, show me the video, I be already know say there is no possibility there because we don't waste blood no matter what. And it messaged by 8 and by 11, they tell me say that man they don't lose. So these are things that I feel say me self people do. And the one people that I want the government do, I only put people that we don't go through the process. Because I can always talk and say, no matter what you read, but addiction, but with God, the fact that you don't go through the process, you never go telling me because me don't go through her. It doesn't matter like the crowd will tell you say, you go tell me I say push back. That's all you can tell me. But you never go tell me how push they make you feel because you know ever smoker. You understand? The bad are a general word. So likewise the same thing. People out there they go do some outreach. We just tell them say, hey, addiction are so you do, I so for do. But you know we talk to certain of the people and they tell and say, Sam, you know, say if you stop for smoke this 1, 2, 3 now this way you feel, you will feel cold, you will feel the if you tell them you think and say, yes, this person here, we should tell what talks on at school. Because inside we don't try. So that's I want, like when Mr. Aduba talking and say the need for train people the way now recovering addicts. We don't go through the process.
Yeah.
And the need for train more and push for make them go talk to them one. Because some English and the reality is where they talk to them, but them study. Like I tell you earlier, I think some man they don't take 2, 3 years, never watch television. Listen, they watch out. They don't get time for that day. They listen to music they would listen to because it just then at the slum. And now awareness get for make them people they don't know. Now you get for me then day. And so many they go there because of the other place there.
All right, Michael, now we can to Samuel. Let himself answer some of them in your text messages. Then we come and we go try for wrap up as time done the bit with Samuel.
So I start with the Interreligious Council. We still in fact the recent training we do win on drug prevention, universal prevention curriculum for substance abuse professionals. We involve the Interreligious Council, we then give representative, we are Christian and Muslim, and we also involve the traditional healers. Jere na one person for be go benefit for that thing, but I know the type is sick. I'm sorry, Jere, but honestly, that one, because of I don't identify most of the works the way they do, I be really want for let be somebody where himself will learn and get capacity. I did be for 2 days, 3 days. The training was for 12 days. But I don't know what happened, unfortunately.
Perhaps not the football.
Yeah, so
say they play correctly.
of course, that way it starts for train. I think now they go because I see that a day after I play that not so when I play that social media friendly. So after that I get sick. So I tried for first time, but unfortunately not before makeup. But that was a very rich training program where we will try for see how some of them things they will learn. We will try for begin to put into consideration because one of the things that now would embark on is the tailoring of the messaging because people need to know which kind of message. You will go do sensitization or prevention information. Now, school, for example, right? But if you not tailor the language to the audience, you believe, say, instead of you prevent, you introduce them to drug use.
Sure.
You know that? So we be more specific now with languaging, messaging, and targeted audience. So basically, we're there on that building now. What the try for do? I know we can talk all waiting on strategy. We're there on something with all indicate themselves with some other social media bloggers. Then we very soon will try for see how we go get that one before we roll out. Then the other post where they say, do you really think that Sierra Leone can one day be a drug-free nation? Wow, that is actually the vision of the agency for making Sierra Leone a drug-free, healthy nation, free from the causes of drug-related harms on the citizens of this country. That's actually not the vision of the agency. We wish for able for reach that peak where we will say we not get drug victim, we not even get drug activity. We go wish for we get that day actually because that are the goal of this agency, now the vision of this agency for Sierra Leone a drug-free nation. Then the other one say, have you gone to sit with the LDA? That is the right question at the right time because that's right now we do. As a Komaya so today, we get an invitation from the embassy, the Liberian ambassador, and we go meet today. We get 2 meetings today. Tomorrow because today not the traveling date. Tomorrow, and at the meeting date. So we first get a general meeting with the security sector, and then we get another meeting with the LDA. So we actually get that as a point for now. We able to do some cross-border. Before now, we don't do some cross-border exchange program. We are unfortunate inside Liberia for the 2 years, they get tussle with the director, with their own executive director, where they appoint, then the deputy that they fight over activities. So we'll not be able to don't get that cross-border visits because we get them every year supported by UNODC, United Nations Office on Drug and Crime. So then the other one say, what procedure for the 324 dead victims? We're not denying the fact say people that they die in the streets, and we're not denying say them people then they know to drug related. But from your point of view, scientific evidence and scientific proof now we go able to give credits to, and that if we get them people then they go through autopsy. I work with the CME office and at the Chief Medical Examiner's office. We are in get the opportunity if they do autopsy on any corpse, are they able to get a first-hand experience for know if that is drug-related cause for the death. So I go really for be appreciate if then people there where then pick them body then at streets, then die, then we go with them for let them do their autopsy test, and we will give you that scientific facts for able for I go sit down here proudly and say yes, then people there na kush kill them. But anything can kill person in the street. Because if a person in the street homeless, possible say rain they come, cold go catch them, they die. And we all know that they say other causes of deaths than they. So for me, I don't go denying the claims, but for make it be scientifically proven, I for be appreciate if they really be go through the autopsy, through the chief medical examiner's office, for able to prove, say yes, they are kush or drug-related death cases. And the procedure for admission at the PMTC, I think from the task force procedure, we self still the register and we they take we they do assessments and screening. Why we they do the assessment? The assessment are for we able to determine the dependence level of the drug victim. If the person I say that they assume saying a drug victim or alleged drug victim, we need for first able to determine a dependence level. If he's severely dependent to the substance use, if he moderately dependent, or if independent, they are at high risk. Then that way will give you the preferred treatment pathway. Because in treatment for drug victims, we get 3 referral pathway. We get the substance use treatment referral pathway only. We get the comorbid treatment referral pathway with a comorbid capable that the person either gets some addiction problem or get medical or mental condition. Then we get the comorbid enhanced treatment pathway. The comorbid enhanced treatment pathway na where the person gets addiction, again mental health condition, again medical condition. So we get for able to determine then various pathways and they before we able to refer the person to a rightful treatment pathway. So now that we they do na the agency, and through the admission at PMTC na through Ministry of Social Welfare. If they're female, it can still register with the agency, or anybody who concerned can still register with the NDLA, and we can able to refer to the Ministry of Social Welfare, because that's not the standard procedure for the National Task Force on Drug and Substance Abuse for treatment and rehabilitation procedure.
All right, sir. We want to tell all thank you. We don't get a very fruitful conversation. Michael, I wish you all the best in your football career and other talent them as well. You know, you look can tell say you're a very good player on the pitch. Also, not the player there, yeah, perhaps go and watch you when you play.
I'm going to play the Pirate right now, where at the inside area.
So when Aberdeen gets game again, because they play for Aberdeen now.
Oh, I will give because I get £1 now. I will give the dates.
We go actually hope for watch you one day where yourself go. No say Unity can watch me.
All right,
good one.
Lastly, before we go, Samuel, this engagement one they get with the Liberia community or embassy ambassador, when I get for get any media engagements, media get for no, when they go with media from Sierra Leone, so that Sierra Leoneans go know waiting they go on, or when I get for tell waiting.
So it coordinated by the Ministry of Internal Affairs through the Foreign Affairs.
Okay.
So basically, and I think that then go don't put the media arrangements there. We for don't like for good to now. We will not get money.
Oh, we are saying
medias.
Now the presence of
for not really. I think say there is a media presence, because if Ministry of Internal Affairs they go, Ministry of Internal Affairs get their own. On the Ministry gets a media.
The media.
Team.
Okay.
And then I think the Foreign Affairs back gets a media team.
So. Well, Sierra Leoneans wanna thank you for this opportunity. Well, on watch we because na interest they make wanna come now we platform for watch we get today na the studio Samuel we come on at the drug agency, and also Michael we INSEF and the try for fets the drug business. Me we come with this morning show. My name na Elizabeth Skefwe-Gembe.
And me na Yusuf Moses. Suma want for wish you all the best in the splendid Thursday morning. I want for say thank you to Wiman behind the camera. I want for say thank you to Malcolm Bangura and Alfred Pewa. We producer today na Suleiman Jallo, and we head of technical team we na David Harding, and assistant we na Ba. I want for say thank you Alpha Joba for always the assist with the prompter, and the rest of the production team and reporters team at the station. I want for wish you all the best. Good morning.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments now we country TV. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments now we nation salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion, you for know about salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon. This not the team them where we dey talk about
Sierra Leone political history.
Defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be na social media.
One-on-one interview. We go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
and we let myself and better salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
You go get we live on Facebook and our YouTube channel at Unity Broadcasting TV.